Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Scorpio, we're tapping into your Starseed activation energy this week. So I want to see, what is your Starseed activation energy right now? So I'm going to do that with my Starseed Oracle deck. What do you have? Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Maybe you are. And then I'm going to incorporate with that the Starman Tarot. So yeah, it was inspired by David Bowie's Space Oddity, this week's readings. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do, Scorpio. Let's get started. What is Scorpio's Starseed Lightworker activation energy right now? What are the energies of their Starseed journey that they are utilizing at this time? Scorpio's Starseed activation energy at this time. What is Scorpio's Starseed activation energy at this time? Scorpio, you have, interesting, the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Wow. I mean, that kind of feels like, whoever's kind of coming to this reading, that you are described as one of the golden children. I don't know a lot about that. Like, I think it has something to do, obviously, with souls that have incarnated here that have special spiritual gifts. I want to say the real spiritual gift here is the strength of your inner child, the innocence and the tenderness that you were able to maintain in, I guess, Earth's very heavy energetic realms. You might even be tapping into a gift or an ability that you have here that many don't. Yeah, this is a very unique gift that most people don't have. And if it's, it could be something that is quite rare and unusual amongst most people. Like maybe it is, I can't remember what it's called, y'all. There's always someone who can help me out in the comments. There's, you can pick something up and you can recall the energy, the history, the life of the person. Like if it's a ring or something very personal, you can like tap into that person's energy. Like it could be something very rare like that. Like I don't think a lot of people have that ability. And it's almost kind of nuanced, right? Like you could call it a psychic gift, but it's directed in a very specific way. It could be something else too, things that are not considered, rarities where, people draw and paint and write music, things like that, very creative. But there's something that you do in it that's very different from anyone else. Or it could even be a little bit of like forging new ground here. Wow, this is a big underline. Okay, earthed. It starts with earthed. It's funny. It's like there you are. There's the start of your life. Getting implanted into earth here. You're gonna be an earthling for a little bit. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Very starseedy energy, right? And even being identified as a golden child. So there you are. Implanted into earth. Trust the timing. Maybe either, I want to say before you get to the point where you trust the timing, there's usually points in time where in one's journey, you're like, oh my God, what's going on? None of this is working out, or I'm too late for the show, or I'm ahead of my time, So I want to say you probably worked through something like that through the early stages of your life or the early stage of whatever cycle I'm picking up on. And it's trusting that you are in the right timing here. It's all happening just the way it should. You were, some of you too could be feeling like, I should have been born 200 years ago, or I should have been born in the future. Like there's a sense of these two cards with earthed and trust the timing, where you may feel like you've been born in the wrong time period. Like you're either kind of so grounded and resonating with, you know, past lifestyles, past belief systems, feeling like, yeah, I should have been born 200-300 years ago. And then others of you feeling kind of like way ahead of your time here and nobody gets you. And then where do you go? Oh, the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Oh, I like that. It's like, yeah, I'm not an earthling. Well, I kind of am right now, but that's not what my energy is. And I want to say that's the point, right? Where you start to trust the timing and just believe in yourself more. Then you have, this is very interesting. This is the courage. Courageous peony, fall into my arms. I'm sorry, the seas of Mintaka. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. After letting yourself be seen. I'm sorry, defenselessness, riding past wrongs and uprooting. Man. The courage to be who you are, to be seen in the authenticity of that, and to surrender. This is true surrender, right? Like surrender and I'm sorry, but just this is like just releasing. Maybe I'm sorry for at points not believing in your, it's kind of funny, this came up a bit, well, not a bit, it was a big part of the Leo reading where it was, I don't know, they had such a great energy that the universe, their guides were going to deliver to them, that it was kind of like, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Oh my God. But this has a little bit of that, but it's more like you trust and you're held here somehow. You're defenseless enough to be held. And this rights the wrongs. You uproot yourself from where you've been planted, right? Like when you fell into earth here. I'm getting that Krista Burke song again. The spaceman came traveling. Such a beautiful song. It's one of my favorite Christmas songs. As well as Meli Kalikimaka. So the seeds of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. I love Meli Kalikimaka. Because, I'm sorry, I just had to, it was so serious there for a second. Because it goes with the Chevy National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which, of course, you know, it's one of those ones you gotta watch. It's so great. Oh, Chevy Chase. Okay, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Wow. God, this is beautiful. I mean, this whole thing is so beautiful. It's like accepting who you are in some way here. I mean, it's such a simple sentence to say, but I hope I've sort of given it the oomph that it deserves with, you know, kind of describing each card as we've processed through. And then you see the potential in who you are and what you have to offer. The unconsciousness within you is opening up, which is interesting because I feel like it's connected now to here, like where we are. The underlying to me is kind of like how we got here. It's the basis of, you know, what you worked through for this point in time. Rare gifts, tenderness and innocence. I want to say too, like you've been through some type of could be just personal struggle. But you know, trusting the timing and being courageous about who you are and surrendering, I want to say, is moving past any outward struggles that have existed as well. And your inner child, this is the part of you that, okay, this is like the reason. Well, that's interesting. This is the whole reason you're here. The whole reason you're here. Oh, wow. What a profound imagery that just came in. Okay. So I'm seeing this as, okay, See how when this person is being birthed here onto Earth, the soul is landing into Earth here to incarnate. It looks like an egg, doesn't it? It looks like a chrysalis. Kind of, isn't that something sort of like what Superman came in on? Kind of profound, like of these little, a spaceman came traveling, and then I feel like Superman, but he was not of the Earth, but he had rare gifts, and he was learning to be human. But so here's the thing, though. I gotta move beyond that. Maybe you can leap tall buildings in a single bound. Don't be jumping off at anything, okay? Don't do that. I fell off a ladder twice. Painting shit in my house. I'm okay. So this feels like something that it's almost like needed to surround and protect your soul to actually penetrate the atmosphere, the stratosphere surrounding Earth. I mean, it doesn't, I know some people might say, oh, she's talking about the veil, but it's not that. It's something else. And it's as if this doesn't even hide or shelter this golden inner child, this golden child. You being a golden children here. You being a golden children, one of the golden children. It hides that. It's like this little golden energy inside of you that has to be protected for a prolonged period of time. And it is through this journey of, it's like there's something special within you. And if your humanness, your conscious awareness isn't equipped to protect this, it could be seriously taken advantage of. Trust the timing. I'm almost seeing too, like it's like something being baked in an oven, but not baked, but there's a timer on this. The timing is all perfect here. There's a gift within you that you're starting to open up, or you're really going to tap into, or you're going to discover it for the first time. It's always been with you, and it's not supposed to be exposed or come out of you until like the body, the humanness of you has grown and developed in a way that it is capable of discerning and protecting this. And while using it, while exposing it, while allowing it to come out. Okay? Like this energy, it's not allowed, and it was never sent here. You were never sent here to just let this out and shine openly immediately. I'm getting like decades perhaps of this sitting inside you. While almost like your human form, your meat suit here has sort of created a very symbiotic relationship with your soul. So your unconsciousness can come to life, bringing your unconsciousness to light. Do you see how profound that is? Like your underlying ends with the bringing unconsciousness to light. And then what's going on here? But you're releasing rare gifts. This is part of a spiritual warfare. I'm just downloading now. This is part of a spiritual warfare. And there's like a number of you. I want to say, everybody's got a little, this could almost be like a collective reading. But I want to say it's going to be related to where Scorpio sits in someone's placement, or what planets are in the 8th house, like how this would be activated for different people. Because it's like all of these golden children are now, it's like their energy is directed in a way here that opens up, it opens up the portal. It's very Trojan horse. Like you're part of a Trojan horse energy from the cosmos. Like, right, you were implanted looking like just regular earthling human being. but there's something very different and unique about your soul here that's bringing in abilities and gifts that are not here or haven't been here. And it's almost like it's really telling me this time is coming. It's like as each one of you kind of activates and lights up, it gives more and more power to this. It's like a portal, right? As each one of you lights up, it energetically boosts this portal. Not like one of you can't do this alone. You're all here working together, but even probably like scattered all over the globe. It's kind of funny. As I say that, there's a couple of other, I want to call spiritual people that are also on, like on YouTube. And they're in Canada as well. And their names are Cindy. And I was saying, it's funny. It's almost like a Bermuda type triangle that we're creating. Anyways, it's like kind of, it resonates a bit like that. And that's why I feel like your energies are all in certain places at certain times for a reason. And you're opening this up. Wow, you guys are getting so much just from the Starseed. I usually get a lot more out of the tarot in this, but that's big reading. The Five of Wands and the King of Cups. Man, you guys have been through some spiritual warfare. This is the Golden Children. It's something deep within you. I feel like this King of Cups to me, he comes across in lately he's been coming across as an energy that doesn't feel very trustworthy. And that's often based on the cards coming out around him. There is something not right, like something is unhealthy about him. That's very obvious. Like he seems impoverished. I'll give you all the details about his feet and everything. Like his skin is a mottled color. It looks like he has poor circulation. But the Five of Wands, I want to say right there, that's coming back to the Superman thing. With like having, you know, the Five of Wands it's like doing some sort of battle here. It's spiritual. It is. This is a spiritual, and you're all part of the Trojan horse energy. And like Trojan horse is, well, it's not just a condom brand, but it is like, right? It is the gift. It is the gift that looks like, wow, what is this? Bring it into the town, bring it into the castle, or whatever. And then once it's inside, it's boop, all these soldiers come out and take over. That's exactly what this is. From the perspective of the ones being invaded, the Trojan horse seems like a really bad thing. But what a stupid thing for a condom. Just thinking about that. Oh my God. Because the Trojan horse was like, well, something's going to sneak through. Who came up with that? Did nobody ever recognize that before? Let that Trojan horse in. All sorts of stuff's going to come in with that. Oh, that is weird. I wonder how many people got like pregnant using Trojan horse. Trojan condoms. It's going Scorpio. But that's odd, right? Maybe I'm missing something with that. Because the Trojan horse was the way to get through the defense system. Anyways. But yeah, so that's what I see here. You're all part of some sort of like Trojan horse. And you each come out, you're each like lighting up here. As each one lights up, each of you lights up and activates, it adds more and more power to this portal. So, okay, back to this King of Cups with the Five of Wands. I feel like some of you go through many bodily ailments here. And it's because there are properties of earth and even things that you kind of fight and battle through that are very kryptonitic. Kryptonitic? Kryptonitic. Very kryptonite-like for you. So some of you may have actual physical ailments here that are kind of like unidentified, unexplainable. It is something where, yeah, the energy of your soul is such a different frequency from the earth. And right, the body is earth. That some of your bodies have difficulty incorporating this energy. Some of you might even find too, like you may not be leading lives of like abundance. Like this guy's car is so beaten up, but it's that Trojan horse energy as well. It's, you know, some of these are literally like homeless people in this. I'm sure of it. This King of Cups feels homeless to me. And living in his car, perhaps. The ones that are most unseen. Who's the most unseen? Homeless people. Homeless people are the most unseen. That's a deep reading. All right, Scorpio. More of the story here. King of Cups is Scorpio too. Wow, jump. Eight of Swords, King of Wands, Three of Wands, Death card, Queen of Cups. Interesting. Oh, you ended up with 5 here. Everyone else had 4. Oh, you're going to get 10 because then we put ones underneath. This is some sort of activation. This is like an activation energy. Well, these two in particular. That's totally an activation energy. And then the Queen of Cups. This is like a lot of stuff within you that's not coming. That's what it is. This is what these ailments or this impoverished energy is. It's because this has been held inside by your own body for so long without being activated and released that it's, you know, at some point it becomes kind of detrimental to the physical cells in your body. But you're having the activation and the release here with the Queen of Cups. The Death card into the Queen of Cups. It's more than what your physical body can contain. You need to release it. It needs to come out. It's too much conflict even, perhaps. Like emotional conflict. Under the Eight of Swords, we have the Four of Cups. Under the King of Wands, we have the Nine of Wands. Under the Three of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords. Under the Death card, wow, the Wheel. Ooh, trust the timing. Damn, that's an interesting combination. This is, wow, an activation, a rebirth here. In divine timing. Under the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords. What are you experiencing? The Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Starman, the Empress, the Princess of Cups. Okay, the Princess of Cups and the Empress. The Magician. The Starman. The Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. This is some odd energy. Just be careful. I don't know what's going on here. Because the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, it bothers me. It's not a great combination. Why is that there? Have you been manifesting in the past from a type of lack and even running away from your own consequences or trying to avoid consequences here? Something, or stealing a plan, right? Like, it's odd. If that's not you, maybe it's something you've experienced. But this is about, like, there's a lot at stake here with that. With the Princess of Cups and the Empress. This is like having all your hopes riding on one wave. But that's also interesting because you have trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. So, all your hopes on one big dream here. Manifesting that. I feel very uncomfortable with Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. I'll clarify that. I'm going to clarify that now. Oh, where's my... I need an itty bitty deck. I need an itty bitty deck. I've been packing up and clearing out my my space here. And yeah, so let's see. Yeah, what's this? The Seven of Pentacles. Is there someone trying to hurt you or are you trying to hurt someone? With the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, I'm not feeling very good about that. So, okay. The King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Oh, Lord. The Seven of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. Oh, somebody's perfecting some sort of sneaky ass behavior. But this is kind of in the past. Is it a plan to bring hope to someone, to a relationship? Now, this King of Pentacles feels like a rich ass, doesn't he? Like he's got, because I don't see anything like that anywhere on the table. So now, like, what is going on? Like, he's very three-dimensional, this King of Pentacles in this reading, which is very earth-like, but you're not. So I'm wondering, is there... But because this is underlined, I feel like you're already aware of it. What's this Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords? Because that's almost like someone trying to hurt someone emotionally here. That's what that feels like to me. The Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Judgment, karma. Oh my God. What is happening around you, Scorpio? The King of Cups. Typically, I read in the order that the cards fall out because that can play an importance in terms of how it's interpreted. Here's a good example. This is one of the best examples. If I lead with the Devil and it takes me to the Hermit, to me, that looks like somebody who has unhealthy habits. There's some codependency going on. There's a number of different things that could be happening that this person is recognizing. I need to go within and I need to resolve this. Now, if I get that in a different order, if I get the Hermit into the Devil, then that feels like to me, you have spent too much time like overanalyzing yourself. It's becoming an unhealthy habit. See, like how that can go. So I have a tendency to really try to respect the order that the cards come out in. So if I was to do that in this reading, okay, I'm going to read it both ways. Because again, not everything is set in stone, right? Like, I don't want to read tarot. These are hard and fast rules. Like, it's freaking energy. Like, so, you know, and there is a sense of randomness with it. But anyway, so I was going to read these cards, these last cards here, the Queen of Cups with the Ten of Swords, followed by Karma, which is the Judgment card, and the King of Cups. This looks like revenge to me. And this looks like emotional revenge. This looks like setting someone up to express your feelings to them, only to withdraw that because you think they deserve karma, or someone thinks someone deserves karma here, or placing like it is like closing off feelings. Or the emotion that is expressed here is a lot of pain. It could be that too. It could be expressing, like if there's something you have not said, then you say it. Could be that too. And it could be whoever this is directed to, they're going to feel it. They're going to feel this emotional expression that you have here. And then it's kind of like you sort of, in a way, you close that off and your emotions are not expressed or felt again through that. It's a very intense, Scorpio, it's a very intense little spot here in your reading. And it almost makes everything else seem insignificant, to be quite honest, like these cards. Now, if I wasn't going to respect the order that the cards came out in, and that can happen, and there's a lot of readers that read like that too. And it's not for you to go to their readings and say, oh, well, they're not doing that. Everybody reads in a different way, and their guides work with them in different ways. The other way that I could read this is that there has been pain here. There's been a painful ending because someone has never expressed their emotions. And this is allowing them to flow. It is to resolve that, right? Okay, I can see that. But death in the wheel. So that leads up to this. It feels like it feels like a moment in time here that's meant to be experienced. I want to say it's funny, like the first part of your reading is really talking about like who you are spiritually here. And in the second, when I say the second part, like introducing the tarot, feels like we're really talking about how this shows up in a practical way in your life. Which makes sense to me because like that's how it is, honestly. Like it all plays out in very practical ways. So, okay, the Death card and the Wheel. The Nine of Wands and the Page of Wands. Well, there's the communication. After you have the Nine of Wands with the King of Wands. I mean, it's leading up to that moment here. You're on some sort of, it is divine timing. I mean, your life is divine timing. All of it feels like it is. And this is a divine timed moment here between you and someone else. And I want to say it's either resolving something through emotional expression where that has not been before, or it's resolving something that someone's going to feel it. Someone's going to feel it from Scorpio for sure. And it's going to hurt. I would say if you're a cross watcher, oh, that's tricky, right? Because I do feel like this energy, I want to say if you're a cross watcher, like if you're coming in because, well, there's someone that you're dealing with has Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Venus. I want to say, if you know something they've been holding back, and they've been holding back, and you know you did them wrong, you're going to get it. We're going to get it. Scorpio is going to come out and they're going to sting you like a motherfucker. I'm kidding here. This is a really... And they're going to do it in a way that uses like that will be emotional and it will be painful for you. That's just what the cards say, okay? But and that's kind of funny because you do a Scorpio wrong, you're probably going to feel it. And then anyways, you know, it could just be having a conversation with someone to make things feel better. So the Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords. What is this? This is the end of waiting for something. Well, that's interesting too. I want to say because it's, whoa, the Death card. I'm reading this all in reverse. I got to look at it again from the right way forward. Because that's what leads us into the Death card that I just talked about with the Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Oh my God. I don't know what, this is like a divine timing. Everything is in alignment for this. Oh yeah, this was written in the cosmos like 1 billion years ago. Is the minute the planets created their own orbit, this was written in the sky. Like the minute the orbits were sort of finalized by the planets in our solar system. I was going to say our solitary system. Maybe it's like a solitary confinement. Anyways, it was written. This energy was written. Okay. The King of Wands and the Nine of Wands. This is like trying to be some type of, take some type of lead here for a long time. Okay. The Devil, the Strength card, and the Three of Wands. What? This, oh, Scorpio, you've been waiting for this. Whatever it is, boy, have you been waiting for it. You're either going to sting someone and it's going to hurt. I want to say they probably got it coming with the Karma card. Scorpio will deliver it there, yeah. Or that you've got a lot of emotions to say here. I don't know. I don't know what they are. Is it about something painful that's happened here? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups. Some type of emotional, see, there's something emotional here that's not seen, that's not known. I feel like there's something in you that isn't seen and known that needs to be expressed. Oh my God, the Tower and the High Priestess. This is just, holy shit. I just want to say that. Look at the major arcana that's following this up. Okay, you've got the Tower, the High Priestess, the Death card twice. You've got the Strength card, the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, Karma, Justice. That's 9. That's a lot. Like their placements are so significant. The universe is about to break something down through you. I don't know. Something is about to be broken down here through you, Scorpio. You were the vehicle for this. And holy mother of God. Anyway, so, oh, 6 of Wands at the bottom. That's good. Good success. Good success. It's good. It's good. I feel like there was something else. I don't know. Do you want me to say it in the order? I see it now because I played it backwards. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's something that happened here. something that happened to you emotionally that broke everything down around you. And the thing is, it's almost like others couldn't see this, others don't know it. And it's like the divine, the universe touched you in a big way here. It left you in quite a bit of sorrow at the point of this, I want to say, happening. The King of Wands and the Knight of Wands to me just feels like wanting for a long time to take some sort of control or leadership or action here, particularly supported by the Devil, the Strength card, and the Three of Wands. This is waiting a long time for this moment. Waiting a very long time for this moment and having to, but you're holding yourself back. You've been holding yourself back. And now this is it. It's like, this is the moment. What the frick is this moment? There's some type of communication here. It's the communication that has been held back for so long. Something you've wanted to say. And again, it's two ways it's coming out. You're either going to say something to someone here that's going to pull a strip off them. You're going to pull a strip off them and they have it coming. And they'll never hit you emotionally again. Like it could be an emotional verbal outburst. Then it doesn't have to be also dramatic, but sure, the cards make it feel that way. Like look, you know what I'm looking at. Like look at this, the Queen of Cups, but the Ten of Swords, like just putting one in someone, or just like. And then karma, and then the King of Cups comes in. Judgment has happened. You won't hear from me again. You won't hear that again. My emotions are now my own. I want to say this is also the energy of someone who'd be quite stoic. But this is like, and you'll go back into that energy. And then for others of you, this is healing something emotionally. So yeah, I'm going to go do the extended. Ooh, I'll let me that. So in the extended, Scorpio, I'm going to see what your new Starseed activation energy is going to be. So there you go, Scorpio. So Scorpio, I loved it. I loved every bit of it. Thank you so much, Scorps. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.